live from the heartland. This is Mistress Sweet Pea, your guide to diverse tech topics and esoteric wonders. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, our podcast is entitled Sweet Pea and the Ant. We're here to answer all your tech questions, concerns, or if you have an interest in tech fact that you want to share with us and everyone else, you are welcome to call in and do so. Before I start our first podcast, I just wanted to let everyone know that I am part of the Creator Accountability Network, and there's a statement I need to provide to everyone. So we'll start with that first. I'm excited to announce that I've joined the Creator Accountability Network. CAN is a nonprofit dedicated to reducing harassment and abuse through ethical education and a system of restorative accountability. I joined because I care about the safety and well-being of my community. If you feel my behavior or content has harmed someone, please report it to CAN, either via the reporting form on their website, creatoraccountability.org, or via their hotline at 617-249-4255. They'll help me make it right and avoid repeating that mistake in the future. CAN also needs volunteers from our communities to help with their work. So if you have skills that you think would be helpful or time and a desire to help, please visit their website to find out how you can volunteer. Most importantly, get the word out there about the Creator Accountability Network. Help us build a safe community together. And on that note, we'll start our podcast. So, like I mentioned, we are here to answer all your tech concerns and questions. And I also want to let everyone know how much I just love technology. It's been a passion of mine. I love everything tech. Nothing makes me happier than helping people with their technology issues. Whether it's a busted laptop, confusing app update, or even making sure your smart home is smart. Our mission with this show is simple. Help you with your tech needs and questions in a way that's friendly, approachable, and even add a little humor to it. We know tech can be complicated and sometimes downright frustrating. So let us be your guide, troubleshooters, and maybe even add some comical relief to your dilemmas. Each week we'll focus on tech. We will also focus on other topics of interest, and eventually we will open up the phone lines for people to call in and provide us with their tech issues and ways that we can help. However, please note, and I want to make this very important, no religion, no politics allowed. So let's start off with a little bit of an introduction. Myself, I was born and raised in Boston. I've traveled a lot my whole life. I actually lived in Italy for a few years before I went to live in Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine, and now in the beautiful city of Omaha, Nebraska. My partner behind the camera, Charlie, he actually is from Minnesota, and he's also a traveler as well. He ended up in Boston, Chicago, and New Hampshire, and Maine, and now as well here in Nebraska. So it's funny how him and I met. We met in Boston, and Boston has, I remember the day we met. It was summertime. It was almost 90 degrees, and it was really humid that day. So for those of you that haven't been to Boston yet, Boston is beyond humid. It's near the water. The humidity level is through the roof. But just a little fun few facts about Boston. Historical facts that some people may not be aware of. In 1679, Boston experienced one of its worst fires, which they considered at the time catastrophic. After that first fire, Boston established its first fire department, which only consisted of 12 firemen. So Boston's a huge city, and they only had one fire department with 12 firemen. So that was a bit of a challenge. So they eventually created a law that required every homeowner in Boston to have 2 buckets of water always available on hand for any type of emergency. If you didn't have it on hand, you were charged $1 a day fine. $1 fine. That's like, I can only imagine what it would equate to in today's dollar. But just a few other fun facts. Boston Public Library was actually known as the first free large municipal library in Boston. It was based on the founding principles of free to all. You have to check out the library. It's huge, it's beautiful, and it's just completely spacious. I don't know how anyone would, if you're in Boston, you have to check it out. We also have MIT, Harvard. MIT also has every year the MIT Hackathon. Well, I think it's every year they have it. I know Charlie and I participated in one last year, or they might have been the year before, and it was fun. I loved it. It was something definitely worth knowing, definitely worth trying out. And just a quick quiz on Boston. I think Charlie might know the answer to this one, maybe. I know I don't. In what year was the Boston Public Library, also known as the BPL, established by an act of the General Court of Massachusetts? Do you know, Charlie?
I don't know, but I know it was mainly proposed by Benjamin Franklin.
It was actually established in 1848. I didn't know that. And I'm from Boston. There's a lot of it that I still don't know.
The principles of Benjamin Franklin.
Yes, that's true, but you are correct there. And one last pop quiz. Who was the French ventriloquist who originally advocated for a public library in Boston back in 1839? M. Nicholas Marie Alexander Vladimir. I'm from Boston, and even I don't even know much of the history. Anyways, this was our first podcast. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Again, every week we're going to focus on tech, but we're also going to incorporate other elements of our podcast. We're going to talk about a wide variety of topics. So next week we will have something a little different, but I'd like to surprise my viewers and my listeners. So next week will be something different, but again, still focused on tech. So before I end this podcast, there is one final message for CAN that I do need to read for all my viewers and listeners. This content is CAN credentialed, which means you can report instances of harassment, abuse, or any other harm to the CAN hotline, which is 617-249-4255. Or you can go to their website at creatoraccountabilitynetwork.org. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.